This is the setting. War Memorial Stadium in Laramie, Wyoming. It's the New Mexico Lobos and the Wyoming Cowboys. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. We are keeping an eye on the weather in this one. Holly Rowe has the latest.
This is a bright and beautiful day, but I can tell you the temperature is chilly. Not always used to these kind of temperatures here. They are ready to have some heaters on the sideline. I see players trying to warm their hands. Particularly important for the wide receivers. They do have gloves on, and the quarterbacks trying to keep their hands warm. We'll see how it impacts the passing game here today. Back to you.
Keep that super Doppler cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense will have the football first. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable.
Oh, he's got some space. It's the slide, got the first down with his feet. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Let's talk for just a moment about Wyoming. With just a few games remaining, they're atop the conference standings. Jesse, how hard is it not to look ahead at this point?
Really, really hard, because everybody's talking about the conference championship, who you might play. You still got to deal, you still got to take care of business on the field today. That's the most important thing. It's been a phenomenal season up to this point, David. Great things ahead potentially, but you got to win this one today.
Well, and I think that's what's really important. It's a great start, and now it's about finishing the season. To be at the top is awesome, but you can't lose a conference game or 2 conference games and get yourself out of the mix here right at the end when you're so close to the finish line.
Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Run inside. It's Harris. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Catches it at the 15. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. So New Mexico's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break, sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. And the Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
You know, I know that wasn't a big gainer, but that's going to set some stuff up later for this offense. Trying to run the football and get it established is huge because play-action pass is a big part of what they try to do when they're throwing the ball.
Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Trying to do it on the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Lobos pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes a catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. And the Lobos go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Tight end now in motion. Running inside. It's Humphrey. Here's a little room there. Explosive run into the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 16.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays. Taking advantage. Strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up. Get a stop. Force him either to kick a field goal or get no points. And this drive is still a success.
The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Motion from the wideout. Caught. He gets it in. Touchdown, New Mexico. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. You want to keep your offense on the field? Wear down the defense? Put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Wyoming's offense heads out to get this drive started. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Snagged in the middle, it's Holman. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Harris. Finding some room. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and a burst disaster by falling on his own fumble.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Back open in the middle. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw on 1st down. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. And the defense got it.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Here come the Lobos to get things going on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. Runs through the tackle. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. The Lobos have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They give it to him again. Makes a man miss. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Now they'll run the draw. He breaks a tackle.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs 1st down, and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to pass. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Complete on the left to Smith. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football, and now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Lobos will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call. An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The give from the gun. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Curry. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cowboys want to crank the tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Hamilton. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Fires to the tight end. Outstanding tackle to keep him from getting the first down, and they'll get it back. From the gun, running back gets to give. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Caught over the middle. It's Miller. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up, way to know where the sticks are. Now put you in a successful position for 3rd down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
He'll get rid of it. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. The Lobos will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They take over down 7-0 and trying to get even on this drive. Makes the grab. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. That last completion left them just inches short. Now will they take a shot on second down? They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. This time he wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Get it out on the screen. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Cowboys are rolling down the field. Running inside, it's Lawrence. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Under fire. Working the middle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Got his man down the middle. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 of the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. And the Cowboys have it with a first and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Lawrence. Bust through behind his pad. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
Caught, and he's got room. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary, catches the football up.
There's a crease. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. And the Lobos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
Got a big paw up there and knocks it down incomplete.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Oh, this is unwise. Catches it in his own end zone. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Second down coming up. They feed him again. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, a lot of times offenses, they feel really good when it's second and short after a good run on first down. You'll see them be aggressive. They choose to run the football, defense ready, now setting up a third and short situation. Are they going to run it 3 times in a row? The defense probably going to be ready for that.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Open on the right side, that's Smith. Turning it on. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Offense set on first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Touchdown, Lobos! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Firing to the right, complete. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lawrence. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Bringing the heat, and they got it.
Down for a set. A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up third down.
Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, week 12, almost zero margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Baylor taking on the number 5 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And it's the Red Raiders on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates. And while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Laramie. So far today, the most dominant player on the field has been that DB. pass breakups, shutting down one side of the field. He's been a one-man wrecking crew, and he's played a big part in this halftime lead. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the highest elevation in all of college football, War Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And you can't start the half any better than that. You talk about going in, making halftime adjustments, talking about what they did. It looks like they knew exactly what they were going to do. Come out, read the pass, break on the football, make the pick, and draw first blood here in the third quarter.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. And some room, maybe some room here. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
If you want to test the physicality of a defense, get the toss play going. Get the outside run game working, because those DBs are going to have to find ways to fight off blocks, and you're going to find out just how badly these little guys want to put their face in the fan.
There he goes. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And the Cowboys trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Trying to set up the screen. Touchdown, Wyoming! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the New Mexico offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
It's a draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He stopped immediately.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Working that left side now. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The run inside. It's Humphrey. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And the Lobos have this offense rolling. On the run, it's Humphrey. Hard running there. Got room at the 35. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Gain of 20.
This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Running inside. It's Humphrey. A 5-yard pickup there leaves him with third down and 5.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. On fourth down, looking for the completion. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on fourth down. And I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time. So you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Rides to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that first down marker. It's fourth down. The Cowboys will punt this one away.
On to punt it away.
On his way back from the 20. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, third down, fourth down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Humphrey. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football.
Maybe a crease. Touchdown, New Mexico! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
21, Wyoming. 14.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the Wyoming sideline, guys, I can tell you something we have got to keep our eye on. This quarterback was really banged up and bruised up after last week's win. He told me when I caught up with him this week, he has definitely been feeling sore this week. He did not miss any practice, but I will keep you posted as this game goes along. He's going to have to fight through some things here today, and I'll let you know how it's looking down here on the field. Guys?
We'll see what kind of impact that has, Holly. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. This time he wants to throw. Pulls it in. It's Lawrence. the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Lobos! And they turn it into a defensive score.
One of the things I love about this linebacker, guys, is the versatility. He's not just good against the run. He not only can rush the passer, he can cover as well. Great job reading the QB's eyes, plucks the football out of the air, and he's not going down. He's not running out of bounds. He's taking this thing all the way back to the house.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Holman. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Cowboys will hustle to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great job by the defense that time, bowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run. And they forced that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
Wideout trying to get it in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboy. Getting set for the point after.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The run inside. It's Humphrey. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything. And this
could be an alley. Delivers the stiff arm. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be fit.
Breaks away on the left. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Can't get him to the ground. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. right down the boulevard. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. He might want another play. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw again. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Running inside. It's Lawrence. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Dumps it to the back. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. The field goal is no good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown, we're still sitting on a 10-point game. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks the tackle. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's caught. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. On the left side, grabbed by Williams. And he'll be brought down.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast. And they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
Here's a heat. Floats it out in space. Breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. 1st down, 10 yards to go. They try to pop a run on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Quick completion to the right. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Touchdown, New Mexico! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Yard. After a catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. He caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
And that extra point is a big... as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Wyoming's offense heads out to get this drive started. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Holman.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Humphrey. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The Lobos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos! And the route is on. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
On the move from inside his 5. disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Grab, ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then following on for a massive fumble recovery.
Great place to start for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed them out. They held them to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on, be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to it. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense getting set for first down. The run inside. It's Lawrence. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the 4th quarter, you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play and you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this one.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. The short hands, it's Richardson. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Cowboys will have it 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. He's on the move. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. So now it's 2nd and long. Running inside. It's Lawrence. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying the run, it's Lawrence. Got enough space. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Cowboys are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
on the play.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the deep.
And he takes it in for the score. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He's got the tight end. He's into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and they shave a couple more off of this lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here come the Lobos to get things going on offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.